Welcome to Episode 1. This is SAP Concepts, a 7-minute orientation. Company, product, modules, S/4 HANA. 4 questions. The company, the product lineage, the modules, and the scale. Answer those, and everything else in the SAP world has a shape to slot into. Let's start with the company. SAP was founded in 1972 in Walldorf, Germany, a small town near Heidelberg, by 5 former IBM engineers. The name is an acronym: Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. It describes what they still do 50 years later. Today, SAP pulls roughly $35 billion in annual revenue. That puts them consistently in the top 3 enterprise software companies globally, alongside Microsoft and Oracle. A German company built ERP before the word was coined. Next, the product lineage. R1 in 1972. Batch accounting on IBM mainframes. 1 module, 1 company. R/2 in the late 70s brought real-time processing. Modules could finally talk to each other without overnight batch jobs. R/3 in 1992 was the breakthrough. Client-server architecture, the ABAP programming language, and the module structure that still defines SAP today. ECC, ERP Central Component, shipped in 2004 on the NetWeaver stack. It's the version many companies still run. And S/4 HANA in 2015, rebuilt on an in-memory database with a new data model and the Fiori user experience. That's the modern flavor. So what does ERP actually mean? Enterprise Resource Planning. It's a category label for software that runs the full set of business functions on one shared data model. 3 pillars make it work. 1. Every module points at the same database. No sync jobs, no data drift. 2. Business processes cross modules automatically. A sale reduces stock, posts to the ledger, updates cost accounting, all in one transaction. 3. The rules are configuration, not code. You tune SAP by setting up customizing tables, not by writing new programs. In plain English, if the warehouse touches stock, the accountant's books move. Scale. Roughly 77% of all global transaction revenue passes through an SAP system at some point. That's not marketing. It's a function of where SAP sits in the stack. 400,000 enterprise customers in 180 countries across 27 industries. When a company gets big enough that spreadsheets break, SAP is one of maybe 3 names they consider. The module landscape, a preview. At the center sits one shared data model. Around it, modules, each one a specialized view on that same business data. FI, finance. The general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable. CO, controlling. Cost centers, profitability analysis, internal reporting. SD, sales and distribution, customer orders, delivery, billing. MM, materials management, procurement, inventory, vendor master data. PP production planning, bills of material, routings, production orders. And HR, human resources, plus QM for quality and PM for plant maintenance. S/4 HANA specifically. 3 names you'll hear every day. HANA, the in-memory, column-oriented database under everything. Queries that took hours on the old disk-based setup finish in seconds. Universal Journal, one table, ACDOCA, that merges finance, controlling, asset accounting, and material ledger line items. Historically, those were separate. Now they're one truth. And Fiori, a role-based tile launchpad with task-focused apps running in the browser. It replaces the dense SAP GUI for most users. Run it on your own hardware, in private or public cloud, or as RISE with SAP. Who actually learns this? 5 kinds of people sit down with SAP. Business analysts, translating between business stakeholders and the system. Functional consultants, designing, configuring, and running the modules in specific industries. Developers, ABAP on the server, JavaScript on the Fiori front end. Project managers, running rollouts that cost millions and last years. And career switchers, because SAP skills stay in demand. Quick recap. SAP is a German company, founded in 1972, third biggest in enterprise software. The product is an ERP, 5 decades from R1 through S/4 HANA. The core idea is a shared data model with modules as lenses. Its reach is vast. Roughly 77% of global transaction revenue touches an SAP system. And S/4 HANA Universal Journal Fiori is the modern flavor. Thanks for watching the first SAP Concepts episode. Next up, the module landscape. We'll unpack each of those codes, FI, Colorado, MM, SD, PP, and how they interlock. Subscribe so you don't miss it.